Welcome everyone. Today we are going to introduce you to our reporting tool, which is the game changer for all of us. This tool was requested by 99% of our clients. This is our commitment to making law accounting not just functional, but indispensable. Just before we begin, a brief inspiration behind our tool. We were doing a demo with our client. They preferred QuickBooks for reporting. That sparked our mission to create something better, more tailored, and more powerful for the legal accounting space, because QuickBooks is not for the legal accounting space. So we just wanted to have something which can help our legal clients. Our team worked tirelessly, developed a tool that not only meets but actually exceeds our expectations. This is driven by demand and designed for flexibility. The key features that our new reporting tool has, it has a user-friendly interface. We have flexible accounting periods. We have flexible reporting dates. You don't need to close any periods. You can access real time. And then you have, of course, dual accounting modes, which was supported as in the previous version, both cash and accrual basis. So you have comparative analysis, customizable display, and advanced grouping. Let me share my screen. This is one of our demo orgs. This is where you want to see this reporting tool. It's very intuitive. No additional trainings are needed. You can just click on your profit and loss, and you can choose whether you want accrual or cash. You can easily switch between periods. You can choose whether you want to run for this year, today, all dates. This gives you a lot of options. With custom, you can choose, okay, I want to run from May 1 to May 30th. And if you want to add any comparison, you can do that. With comparison, it asks you what comparison you would like to add. Previous year, amount change or percentage change, you can do both or you can add one. Then you want to show all companies. If you have multi companies enabled, you can show all companies. Or if you want to hide 0 rows, you want to show inactive GLs, so you all that in one single click. Then you have display column with whether you want to display it by the days, months, year. This is really very helpful. Then you have additional filters, like for example, the legal teams want to set up different kind of departments, different accounting classes for the attorneys, different case types. So you can set up all those as accounting classes, and then you can run your reports based on that account. Then if you want to run it for a vendor or things like that. So you have all those filters. If you want to enable it, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, you have that option to activate or inactivate it. So now let's do a quick run. So it is giving you the revenue totals. It is giving you 3 level of groupings. You can collapse them. You can easily see what is my expenses. If you want to change your comparison, you can change or see the percentage change. It gives you both the dollar amount change as well as the percentage change. You can easily switch between cash and accrual. For balance sheet, cash flow, or trial balance, just switch your type of report. And the system is so fast, you can easily retrieve your reports. It gives you complete visibility. If you want multiple levels of grouping, you can display rows by subtype 1, subtype 2, controlling APGL account. Yeah, and you can download the reports. So, Rachit, any questions we have from the team?
Yeah, I guess we do have some questions. Does the tool have drill down capabilities to see transactional level details behind the numbers?
Yes, we do. Let me just quickly share my screen. So all you need to do is just click here, clicked on this, and it gives me the drill down transactional, what is going into the Hampton Client Trust account from May 1 to May 30th. So it gives you the entire visibility on that. You can download that.
Richa, we do have like few more questions. So one user is asking if they have a small firm and want to report on the matters. Should they go with the accounting classes, or should they go with creating a separate general ledger accounts, or any other approach you would like to suggest?
Not just with the small firms, but firms who has like less number of matters, but their billings are huge on them. So they definitely want to treat every customer, every matter as a single ledger. In that case, it is trying to create them as a single general ledger. It allows them better reporting. If the number of matters exceeds, then they can go for the GL variance.
Another question, can it generate matter-based balance sheets or profit and loss reports?
That's one of your favorite questions. You want to answer that?
Yeah, definitely. So we do allow dynamic filtering criteria, right? Anyone who would like to generate a profit and loss statement or a balance sheet statement and would like to filter based on the matter, these are the filters. So we can filter all the transactions based on that. And if there is a matter or department populated on the transaction, so that particular lookup would also be populated right here. That is pretty much configurable and user defined. So your admin can go and set up. So that has like certain setup steps. So yeah, that is pretty much configurable and can be used with any of the case management system data present inside the same system.
Perfect. Rachit, another question we have here is how customizable are the reporting templates? Can we create custom P&L or balance sheets? So I
Yeah,
thought,
that is gonna be the power of this tool itself in next 1 month. So we are currently in process, right? So that is currently in the UAT phase. So our internal users and quality team is testing on that feature that has already been implemented and would be soon released in our next release. So that will be very powerful. The another question that comes out of this is, do we really need to develop a new screen or do any backend coding to achieve that? So what we are trying is, so that will be user friendly, similar to what we saw on the demo today, and as well as pretty much anyone who knows the formulas of Excel would be able to customize, and that is from this single screen itself. There is no place any user would like to go. And another point comes, if we create that report, so would we be able to creating again and again while we run that? No, any filters, anything we define and run that, right? So we do have the ability to save that. These are the major bullet points that will take this reporting to the next level. Those are going to be releasing soon. We are trying to add some graphs and some other things that is currently in the pipeline, right? Not in the this current release, but we do have focus on this particular tool that can be really helpful for the accounting and management team looking at the broader perspective of the accounting side of the firm.
another question we have for you, Rachit, is do we need to post the transactions to see them in the ledgers?
No, basically, last second you just put anything, right? It will just start showing up. You open just two tabs, and on the first tab, right, you just enter a bill, you enter just general entry, right? So you do not need to do any posting or anything. It will be automatically posted on the database. Next second, you just go to the reports tab, just refresh that, right? So all the data, including the data you posted, will come up. There is no backend processing that needs to be done. Any data in the system, if there is any certain approval process, right? So certain business needs, right? If I am entering a general entry, if I am entering a payable, so someone from the accounting team needs to be improved before it move it to the actual accounts, right? Transactions. So there is no approval process. The data is pretty much like flat into the database and can be directly shown on the UI.
Perfect. Do we need to close the accounting periods to run our reports? Specifically, I think that is coming from one of our other competent softwares, in that they have to close the accounting periods to run the balance sheet. Do they still need to wait for the month end to run those balance sheets?
No, if today is 4th September, if you wanna run till today, 1st to 4th, you do not want to go back and just close the accounting period. So you can just run for these 4 days. You need to close the accounting period of the past accounting period, like August, right? That is a recommendation. We do not want you to forcefully close the accounting period. That is a recommendation. When you are done reconciling everything, your books are matching with the bank statements and everything is matching, we recommend you close the accounting period so that no one can by mistake go and post any transactions in the previous. So that is pretty much standard recommendation. And if accounting period is closed, we would not allow to create any creation of new record or any in that specific month.
So how would the upgrading look like for the existing clients?
For the existing customers, we would be sending out separate email communication related to the release notes we are going to add, and all the documentation related to setup, how admin can set up, or there are certain filters that we mentioned, as well as pushing the upgraded package into the sandbox. Once everyone is good with the sandbox, we will start pushing them to the production.
I think those were all the questions we had. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Your feedback drives our innovation, and your success is, of course, our success.
Definitely, yeah.
And we are excited to see how our new reporting tools helps you achieve greater efficiency and accuracy in your financial management. Once again,
Thank you. Bye.